Hi everyone, this is Kim and I'm with Abundant Life Tarot, and we are doing some abundance spreads, and I am going to do some quick video spreads. That way we keep them short and sweet. I do my spread, I do my reading for myself, and then you go ahead and do the spread for yourself and for others. So let's get started. The spread I want to work with first is it's from this lovely book here, Tarot Spreads by Barbara Moore, Layouts and Techniques to Empower Your Readings. And oftentimes I come up with my own tarot spreads, but this month I was feeling like, yeah, let me get some help from some of the greats. And so for this particular spread, I wanted to give credit where credit is due, and we're going to do that. So let's get started here. So the spread I'm working with is the money profile spread. This is like my money belief systems, if you will. And we're going to look at it. This is a 4-card spread. We're looking at the emotional attitude, the intellectual attitude, my practical attitude, and the spiritual attitude. Okay, so like I said, number 1, emotional attitude. Number 2, intellectual attitude. Number 3, practical attitude. And number 4, spiritual attitude. So, all right, my lovely, lovely spirit. I am doing this money profile spread for myself. And for the first question, I'm looking for a card for the emotional attitude. If more than one card jumps, it'll move on to the next attitude. Okay. So emotional attitude towards money is 7 of Wands. Interesting. Okay. Next up, we're looking for my intellectual attitude towards money. 10 of Cups. My intellectual, that's so interesting. Okay. My practical attitude towards money. What is my practical attitude towards money? Page of Cups. Interesting. Okay. And then, last but not least, what is my spiritual attitude towards money? What is my spiritual attitude towards money? Oh, 3 of Swords. Interesting. Ooh, let's dig in, shall we? Okay, so 7 of Wands here. So we have, for my emotional attitude, me feeling like I have to defend why I'm spending my money or what I'm spending my money on, or protecting my money for fun things, creative things, things that stir my soul, and instead feeling like I have these money pits and money warriors coming after me and coming after my funds. And it could be bills, it could be unexpected bills, unexpected expenses. It could be things that are good for me. But nevertheless, I'm constantly feeling like I have to defend my position. Even with my spouse, I have to defend why I'm choosing to make a purchase. Not that, that he has control, my spouse has control over me. No, far from it. But nevertheless, I could definitely, when I saw this card, it made me chuckle because I could just see it. I could see it for myself. All right. So then we go to the intellectual attitude, which is interesting, okay? Because my background from a girl till now is studying like the New Thought movement, law of attraction. You know, you can change your life by changing your thoughts. You can attract in what you are wanting to have in your life. So I understand that at my core, like in terms of my intellectual core. Like I get it. I've been getting it. I've been getting it since I was young. So the Ten of Cups, I recognize that how important it is to really align with what it is that you want to feel and bring about with money. And so you see this family here, this well-to-do family, they are happy because they have each other. They have this beautiful home. You know, it's clearly, it's got electricity and it's got beautiful archways. It just looks like an abundant situation for them, but an abundance of love with this Ten of Cups. So intellectually, I get that to a 10. I know it. Like it is something I know. And this is why folks come to me a lot for readings, because I do read with cards, but I also, my background with the law of attraction makes it so that I can explain it to people in a way that they can get it for themselves, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Okay, so then we look at the practical attitude for myself with regards to money with the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is like the new beginnings in that feeling of, oh, I want to attract this feeling. Like it's interesting because I've graduated, but not from high school to college, but I feel like in terms of manifesting, with me manifesting money, I'm able to intellectually know it and share it with others and teach it to others. But in terms of, and then I've graduated from junior high to high school. But now between that point, I have the Page of Cups, and it's something new for me. I've gained all this information from Ace to Ten of Cups. And now I'm embarking on my own new journey with, you know, understanding this more deeply for myself at the practical level, doing things to foster abundance and to nurture my abundance. And I've been blessed. I've been having some wonderful financial new beginnings this year with bonuses and at work and recognition, and also with my business, with my tarot business. So there's been some abundance there, some new beginnings there, and that's exciting. It's a little scary, but I'm all for it. I'm all for the adventure, with the Page of Cups. So, and I'm ready to just, I'm starting to recognize now that things aren't going to be perfect. Things may be a little clunky as we move along, but I'm ready to move along. I'm an eager student and pupil in life, and I'm ready to take it on so I can practically apply it to my everyday life. All this good knowledge about money management and abundance that I'm trying to attain right now. What's also interesting, I should back up for a moment here, is that I've been taking some LinkedIn courses on time management and avoiding burnout, and also basically how to the time management fundamentals. And it's been something that's eye-opening. Like I thought I had a handle on it, but I really don't. So I'm like a student and a pupil with that. And I just love that the Page of Cups came up for me in that regard. And then we have the spiritual attitude towards money. And we have the Three of Swords. And I love that I can just be myself around you all, that I have this community here where I can just kind of let it all hang out here. And so the Three of Swords at first kind kind of stabbed my heart a little, pierced my heart like a Three of Swords. But then I could see it, kind of where I am right now. I'm pissed off right now. Let me tell you why, okay? I filed my taxes. And in America, for those who are not in America watching this video, we file our taxes each year. I don't know how it is for other people in other countries, but here we file to see how much we should have paid out in taxes, and did we pay out that amount. And if we didn't, if we owed more, then it's time to settle up and pay up. If it turns out we owed less than what we paid throughout the year, then we get a refund. Yay! But unfortunately for me, because of certain tax regulations that changed over the year, and I could clearly see, because I had a comparison of the year before and this year of my taxes, and it was very disappointing. I was very upset that I owed for federal, and fortunately for state, I get something back where I'm able to pay the sizable, to me, sizable amount to federal. And there have been a couple of times I've owed, but this was like a big slap in the face. And I know it's a blessing, to be in a position where you have to owe. Yeah, I get it. But I'm having a Three of Swords moment right now. Feeling a little pissed off at corporations who got a lovely tax break. I'm a little pissed off, and I know I need to reconcile that. Spiritually, it's not good for me to harbor that, and I know that. Intellectually, I know that, hey, I have a business, and I want my business to be successful. I'm all about that capitalism life, I'm all about that, but then I'm also about the little man, and I'm about me, and wanting to be financially successful. And when I'm thinking I'm doing things right and plugging along, and then this happens, I can't help but feel a little victimized, a little betrayed, a little sad and disappointed. So this is actually speaking truth, really and truly. Finances were heavy on my mind this weekend because I had to do my taxes, and so it just wasn't quite interesting. And so, yeah, that's where I'm at. So let me know, you all. Let me know if you did a similar spread, or will do the spread, and what comes up for you if you wish to share. You don't even have to really share what cards you had, or maybe you just want to share the cards and a little ditty about what you thought about it, what you thought about the spread. I really enjoyed the spread. I think it really has me pegged. And if you're wondering what deck this is the lovely Bohemian Gothic Tarot, 3rd edition, by Alex Yukolov and Karen Mahoney. All right, guys, that's it. That's all for this spread. Stay tuned for more spreads to come. Much love and so many blessings to you. Bye.